Hello and welcome back to iBluairJgR Gaming for Comedy. This is UNCUT XCOM 2 Alien Hunters featuring Shen's Last Gift. Today we're going to talk about two soldiers instead of one. Born in Beijing, China only a few years before the initial alien invasion, Li Mei Ho and her younger brother Chang Ho don't have much first-hand knowledge about what the world was like before Advent. However, in spite of their non-traditional upbringing, they have a classic sibling relationship. Li Mei is very stern and overprotective, while Chang is carefree and viewed as a nuisance by his older sister. So let's see if this dynamic duo can do something cool. Okay, it's time to get the party started. The council spokesman's calling us on the phone talking about, yo, I got some stuff that needs doing and y'all the people to do it. So let's get in there. Let's take a look at our squad and see who we're bringing to deal with this situation. Okay, first and foremost, we're gonna take the new soldiers that we just introduced ourselves to. We're gonna take Chang Ho and his older sister, Li Mei Ho. So we've got ourselves a ranger that is sword focused and a grenadier. He's only rank 1, so he's a squatty, so he only has access to his grenade launcher, no other fancy abilities, but the grenade launcher is powerful in and of itself, so we don't really have to worry too much about that. Now, what else are we going to take? We're going to take another grenadier. The grenades in the early game are super powerful, and you'd almost be a fool not to bring a freaking truckload of them things. Okay, so next up, we've got to round out the squad at this point, and we have options to do so, and I believe the best course of action at this point is going to go double specialist and a sharpshooter. Okay, so we've got a pretty nice squad going on here. We've got 2 grenadiers, 2 specialists, sharpshooter, and a ranger. We're sort of covering all the bases in terms of the ranges that we can engage targets at. Sharpshooter is always pretty valuable. I am actually using an assault rifle on this sharpshooter. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I might switch to... I'll keep it. I'll keep her with an assault rifle. Just see if I eat those words. So we're gonna be predominantly mid-range to close-range combat. So let's see how that works out. Let's get into it. Maybe I'll eat those words. Maybe I won't. But we gonna find out, aren't we?
The Resistance is asking for our help in dealing with a VIP said to be working in close collaboration with Advent forces in this region. It's likely the aliens will be providing security. We need to secure the AO and eliminate any hostile contacts nearby. Capture the VIP if possible. If not, take them down.
And the mission begins. Looks like they put us on a roof to start things off. That's always a little bit interesting. Alright, and the target is pretty far away. So we've got a decent amount of distance to travel. And there's the evac point. Alright, so we kind of know what we're working with. And we're starting concealed. That's always fun. Sometimes starting missions revealed can be a bit of a hassle. And hopefully this time I don't do anything stupid like activate a pod on the first turn. I would rather not have that happen because it's not fun. So here we go. We're gonna be smart, and we're just gonna use our blue move first, and then we're gonna use the yellow move. That is XCOM 101. And here we go. We found the aliens already. Same pod that revealed us last time. But, okay, so here we go. Let's just work on getting as close to the VIP as possible. But on a different note, I got a new computer about, I don't know, a month ago now. And it's a little bit ridiculous, the amount of stuff that goes into maintaining and optimizing a computer. It's kind of insane, which is why a lot of times when I see people complain about performance issues in certain games, I wonder how much of that is just because you haven't you have some setting somewhere fucked up. Because I had some shit fucked up in my computer. All right. Now, granted, it technically wasn't my fault, but I wouldn't have known either way. And what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is there's a fan on the computer, right? And it's supposed to do something with the airflow, right? It's supposed to change the flow of the air that comes into the computer to cool off the CPU. I'm talking about a bunch of technical stuff. you'd think I actually know what I'm talking about by all the technical terms I'm dropping, but I don't. So it cools off the CPU, and the fan was facing the wrong direction, and it was causing my CPU to overheat. And I didn't know that was happening. I didn't know that was happening, and everything was messed up. And I was so scared because I spent $856 on this computer, and I was like, "What the hell? It's not working? I spent $856 on it. How could it not be working?" I mean, because seriously, if you spend $856 on anything, it better wipe your ass for you. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, it's just not working. So, long story short, I flipped the fan, and now, things are nice. Things are happy-go-lucky. And I actually don't really know how I want to approach this. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to try and ambush those two. But the problem, because there's no way I can really get closer to the objective, because there's a bunch of civilians in the way. I feel like I want to wait a turn, though, before actually ambushing them. So I think I'm going to do that. I may regret this, but I'm going to wait one more turn before I actually ambush. And it's partly because all of my guys are in half cover, and that's not really good. So I'm gonna see what I can do about this. Yeah, this is bad. I don't like the way this map is laid out. I don't like the way this map is laid out. Okay. I hope this doesn't come back to bite me, It's it's like, you want to go out on a date, right? And you want to do something real special, so you plan something, but the plan is like really crazy. We're gonna go here, and then we're gonna get on a boat, and then a helicopter's gonna come down. The boat doesn't even know the helicopter's coming, but it's gonna come, and you just make this elaborate plan, and it's freaking ridiculous, and then it all just blows up in your face. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen to me. See, look at them. They're coming. They're coming. They see they're not gonna see anybody because they're not gonna get the flank on anybody. But damn, that's scary. Ooh, this is crazy. Just look at him tiptoeing around. Please don't see anybody. Okay, I think it was worthwhile to wait. And now we are actually stuck with everybody in half cover at the end of the day anyway. So, you win some, you lose some. But we are sort of in a better position because we might actually get an ambush on 4 units instead of 2. So that'll be pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to overwatch all the other units. And then we're going to toss a grenade at these 2. And I swear if it blows up my cover, I'm going to crap in my pants. But if it doesn't, we'll be good to go. So here we go. Let's begin. Throw it. Hoo-yah. Kaboom. Okay, it didn't destroy the cover. I was a little bit scared about that, but it's fine. It's fine. It begins now. Let's watch this beautiful ambush cinematic unraveling. Or should I say, unsnake? Never mind. Forget it. Snake is down. Look at that. So that's 1 down. We got a bunch to go. Hey, look at that. We got some loot. We got Elerium core, superior expanded magazine, and advanced scope. It's a lot of stuff. I like it. Give me that. Alright, this is actually going incredibly well so far. And now the other pods are going to activate. He's like, hey, I heard somebody on my walkie-talkie. Let's get down to business. In the chest. Taking out that pistol. Missed. Unfortunate. Oh, I installed a couple of new mods, so that's kind of interesting. They just show different information whenever a target takes a shot, and that you see the actual percentage that shot had to hit or miss, and it's kind of interesting. I don't really know what it does, but it looks cool, so I put it on. Modding is fun, and oh my goodness, my soldiers are flanked. I may have made a bad decision. Oh god, is he gonna... Okay. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing about the Necromancer, aka the Sectoid. It makes... It hurts. It makes dumb tactical decisions sometimes, right? Because it probably would have been better for the Sectoid to take a shot at me, but it didn't. Because the Sectoid, it just automatically always goes for a mind spin or tries to res the dead. So in this situation, I feel like we got lucky. There are some AI mods that you can download that makes the sectoids a little bit smarter, but I don't care. I don't care. Sectoid's annoying enough as it is. In all honesty, XCOM is annoying enough without all these without mods to increase the difficulty. So screw that. All right. So we've actually got a pod on the roof that well, actually they jumped down, didn't they? Okay, so I'm gonna have to worry about their positioning pretty heavily. And because if they come down at a certain angle, they're gonna end up flanking me, and I don't want that to happen. And I actually think they're gonna end up flanking Alyssa Weber here. We haven't customized her, so don't feel bad if she dies. It's okay. Well, it's not okay, but I won't feel as bad. Look at that, straight in the chest. Boom. We're doing pretty good right now. But yeah, going back to the whole computer thing, man, there's just so much information that goes into getting the optimal experience out of a computer that in some situations, I'm not saying all situations, but in some situations, the performance issues are your fault. All right, but in sometimes it's the developers. I'm not saying developers are perfect, because a lot of especially with Overwatch, right? A lot of people have put the developers of that game on a pedestal, like the likes of which I have never seen. I have never seen a game development studio put on a pedestal so high, as high as the pedestal that the Overwatch developers are put on. They're just, you know, I love the transparency. Look at this man jumping 3 stories off the roof. His knees are fucked up. But please, oh my goodness, why? She is getting roughed up. She was in full cover and this guy shot her in the chest and crit. That's pretty bad. Oh, I am not liking the way this is going. And that's one of my favorite units too. I just like the way I customized her, and she's getting fucking destroyed. Okay, but we're dealing with it though. She's probably gonna be shaken up soon, cause I think she's gotten hurt on every mission I've done. So yeah, she's gonna be shaken up, and shaken up is a status where your will is reduced to 0. So that means anything that goes wrong is guaranteed to make you panic, and that is not good. So you know. That's what that is. Okay. We got a lot of stuff to do right now, actually. We got a lot of decisions to make, a lot of moves to make, a lot of stuff. Can I? But yeah, you know, it's just absurd what they've done with Overwatch. This is because the developers are so transparent. I love the way they're talking to us about all the decisions that they're making and blah blah. Shut up. Okay? Shut up. You know, I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate it anytime a developer for a game comes out and says, hey, you know, we're doing this, XYZ, we're making these changes, boom, destroying his cover because I'm going to shoot him in the chest with somebody. Somebody's going to shoot that man in the chest. But I don't know who. But somebody. Can I see him from here? Yes. But for a long time now, I would say for like the last maybe 5 years or so, maybe even longer than that, developers have been really making use of the different techniques. Did I kill him? Yeah, he's dead. He did it. It's stupid. I just looked around like the corner a little bit to see if I could peek around the fucking corner in the game a little bit better. It didn't work, in case you're wondering. But here we go. Let's chop this fool up. This is actually that's actually a bad decision. I'm not gonna chop him. I'm gonna shoot him. Because I don't know what other units are on the map. So I'm a little bit worried right now. But yeah, you know, for like the last 5 years or so, developers have been extra communicative with their audiences. And people are acting like the devs at Blizzard are the first ones to ever do it. And it's just, calm that down, okay? Developers have been open and honest for a long time. This, you know, maybe not in the, you know, in the early 2000s when Twitter was brand new and all that stuff, but ever since all this social media came out, developers have been talking to people. So just enough. Enough is enough. All right. So that's all I'll say on it. I don't want any Blizzard fanboys to attack me. Oh my gosh, I just realized I don't have a med kit on this mission. Holy crap. Well, we've got extra grenades, so I guess it's pros and cons. Now, I actually don't... Is he a floor up? Okay. I actually don't know exactly where the it's not a hostage, the VIP is, but I think he's one floor up. So I'm gonna run in here, woo, jumping through windows and shit. This is special operation. Yeah, okay, he's on the second floor. So I'm gonna knock him out. I have to knock him out and carry him to the extraction point. I've got. All right. Okay, central, enough. Okay, so this is actually gonna be a little tricky because I know as soon as I knock him out, the reinforcements are gonna come in. That's just how it works. So I'm gonna try and position the rest of my squad in such a way that they'll be ready by the evac point once that guy is knocked out. So we're gonna, yeah, the evac is right there. So we're gonna move everybody up to the windows and all that inside the building, get them ready for that evac. I'm actually really upset that I don't have a medkit for Melissa Hayes because she's very, very wounded. This is not good for her at all. She does have that point of armor, but it's not gonna save her because there's nothing in the game that deals just 1 damage. So, you know, we'll see how it plays out. All right, where? Can I not get to him? Can I not get to him in 1 turn? No, I can't. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk up to it. Boom, kicking that door open. This is so cool looking. All right, so I see him, but okay, I have to open the door. Hello. Can I can't knock him out on the same turn I do this. So I'm gonna have to walk up next. It would be crazy if they allowed VIPs to like smack you if you get too close to them, like hostile VIPs, because this VIP is working with the aliens, right? So it's not you know, it's not like a hostage rescue where you're rescuing a sympathizer to the resistance. This person is wearing an I Heart Aliens t-shirt, and they're talking about Advent is the future and we need to preserve our alien overlords and blah 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 blah, you know, all that kind of nonsense. So, but you know, okay, new scenario, and forgive me if I've brought this particular scenario up before. I don't think I have. But if you were, let's say, working with an organization and your enemy organization smack that hoe in the face, that's what I'm talking about. So if you're working with an organization and this group of highly trained soldiers comes to extract your ass and bring you in and to put you in irons indefinitely, possibly interrogate and / torture, because there's no NATO agreements in XCOM. XCOM is some extra government shit. They don't even work. They don't answer to anyone, right? So would you fight for your life and potentially get shot in the face? Or would you just be like, you know what, guys, take me and I will give you all the information? Because I swear to you, I have, it's not a fantasy. It's definitely not a fantasy. But I have this idea that if I this will never happen because I know nothing. I have no military secrets, right? But the fantasy is that if I'm captured by some sort of terrorist organization and they try and interrogate me, they got me tied up to a chair like some James Bond type stuff. Look at that, reinforcements coming. There's the evac point right there. So, you know, they got me tied to a chair, some James Bond shit, and some British guy comes and is like, so, you're going to give us the information we want, or we're going to break your fingers. And it's like, all right, I'll give you the information. I'll give you the information right away. I'm not messing with it. I don't want my fingers broken. Okay? Ah, crap. This is actually not what I wanted to do. Or is it? Wait a second. Can I evac on this turn? Oh my god, I think I can pull the VIP out right now. But yeah, you know, don't break my fingers. That's all I'm saying. I could never be a special ops person because as soon as somebody says, we're going to break your thumbs and your kneecaps and your toes if you don't give us the information, fuck it. You win. The tank is over there. There's also a sniper on the roof over here. And that's it. Fuck it. Okay. So here we go. We actually do have to deal with this. And we have to hopefully... I can't extract everyone, so I'm going to have to deal with this. Right? So in an ideal world, I will be able to eliminate this pod that comes down in one fell swoop. But the dangerous thing is Melissa Hayes, right? Because she has 1 health remaining. So if she gets shot, she is going to die. So I'm going to take precautions so that she doesn't die, but I also want to make sure that her gun at least gets fired when they come down, just in case. Because she does have red fog, so her accuracy is going to be really low. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. So I'm going to give her aid protocol. Oh, wait, I do have a med kit. Huh, go figure. I didn't realize I brought one with me. Okay, whatever. But still, she's really wounded anyway. So there you go. I'm an idiot. Apparently I'm an idiot. But we are still going to give her aid protocol because she's pretty wounded up anyway. So I want her to be a little bit stronger when the aliens come down. So we're doing that Overwatch. We're going to get one more. We're going to move up really close, and this is actually tremendously dangerous. This position is really easy to flank, but I am going to Overwatch just in case. We're going to see what happens, so let's see what they're bringing down. Are their budgets still being cut, or have they worked out their financial situation? Not really, because they just brought down a captain and 2 troopers. It's not that serious. It's the early game, though, people, so that's why things aren't too, crazy. You know, we're not dealing with too much... too many difficult units and whatnot. So it's, this is good though. Okay, so we got 1 hit. We got another hit. Got another hit. Hitting this man in the back. Look at him. Look at him. He's so damaged. He can't deal with it. Look at it. He's dead. Okay, there's 1 left. That is very unfortunate that 1 pod survived this encounter, or 1 soldier survived. But what are you gonna do? Okay. So now at this point, we can just finish him off with a grenade, and that's what I'm gonna do. First, I guess at this point I get to decide who I want to get the kill. Or do I? Do I or do I not get to decide who gets the kill? Probably not. Probably something stupid is going to happen to prevent the kill from going the right way. I want my new guy to get the kill. Who cares? We'll do it the right way. No, we won't. We'll do this the wrong way. Yeah, so we're wrapping things up at this point. We've just got to extract everybody. We've already got the VIP. The package is secure, so that we don't have to worry about that at this point. This is the last guy in the mission. So yeah, so far it's going pretty well. We haven't seen too much craziness, even with the all pods active, but that's still just because. Hey, he killed him. He didn't get promoted though, so that's bullshit. But we haven't seen too much craziness, even with the all pods active. The last mission that we did in the last episode was a little bit more difficult, partly because I made a mistake and didn't get a single ambush. But we're doing pretty well. I'm willing to say that I've fully adjusted to the difficulty, at least for the early game of all pods active. But as soon as we start to see 10 units on the field, we start to see units with armor and mechs and all that stuff. All pods active is going to get a lot crazier and a lot more difficult. And it's only gonna get more and more exciting, more and more like a chess game. It's gonna get real good. So here we go. We got 2 more people to extract. We're gonna get these guys out of here, and then I'm gonna do the outro, of course. Fun fact, pro tip: you can you can tab to a different unit while they are completing an action, as long as there's no cutscene being activated, so that speeds things up a little bit. So there we go. We got an excellent. 1 soldier is wounded, but we did pretty damn good. Nobody died, and that is what really matters in XCOM. If people are wounded, they'll get healed up later in the base. It don't matter. So there we go. The name of the game is XCOM 2. The name of the channel is iBluairJgR. Gaming for comedy. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching it, because of course I enjoyed making it, and I will see you next time.